Okay, hi, good evening.
Yes, very good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm so good. And how about you?
Yes, I'm also good, and I'm really happy today because today our next meeting for a very long time, I think. Right. So I'm
Uh,
really glad.
yes, you are absolutely right. I think today is my farewell at my
Oh,
college. So that's why I'm wearing sari, something. So I felt little bit worry about my friends because I miss my friends a lot. So that's why it would be alone stage means I will think a lot about my college memories. So apart from that, we'll make some conversation in order to enhance our fluency or make some conversation means it will cool down. Simultaneously, I will give or I will help others as well. So that's why I come to the
and I
I
was giving you the one compliment like sari is also suit on you. Really.
so sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
sari. This sari is suit on you.
Really, thank you so much. I think the credits goes to my grandmother because
Oh,
yeah, she draped the saree for me.
that's wonderful, ma'am. Really. She has a great choice. Really.
If they are comes to the ancestors, grandparents, because they are the pillar of our family. When it comes to my part, they are literally playing.
Yes, ma'am. You're right. You are so lucky for having such a great personalities in your life as a grandmother, you can say. Yeah, that's amazing.
I don't know. A lot of people who are talking about like their parents, their father, mother. But if someone asks me who's your favorite persons in your life, if someone asks me, means I'll tell blindly my grandparents.
Yeah.
To me. That's how they are just growing me. That's how they are taking care of me. They just take everything when it comes to my part of my education side. Everything they are flawless. No words to describe about their love, unconditional part.
Yes, ma'am, you're right. Each granny, it's a quite, impressive and so loving, person in the each individual's life, I would say. So, yeah, you're right. I'm also missing my granny because she left me, I think, 1 year back. So still, topic has been arising. So I get to know. So yeah, okay, let it go. So tell me, ma'am, how is your morning so far today?
I think your voice is a little bit breaking. So could you please speak loud?
Okay, okay. So I'm asking you, ma'am, how's your morning so far today?
Okay, you are asking about my morning.
Wait it, wait
I
it.
quite good. It's not bad, but when it comes to the part of afternoon, 7, 8, it's become something emotional for my friends that we were celebrated the travel party with together. We had a lot of moments, happiness and regretness both in one day. So
Wow.
I don't know what to say. It's been a happy day or it was like a sad day, both in mixed combination.
Yeah, it's called a spicy mixing. I actually, ma'am, as I personally consider having like solo days and happy days, the both are mixing to each other, and it's give you different kinds of experience. That is very important for us, right? So somewhere now we are going to experience these things, and we are going to get chance to learn something specific, specific things in our life, right? So really we are going, really, we are going to have the chance of learning such a experience and kinds of.
Yes, you are absolutely right. We have
Mhm.
to accept in our life because each and every day is so unique. So we don't know, we don't judge or expect anything from our life. It will happen suddenly. We have to accept it.
Yes, ma'am, you're right. Okay, ma'am. So tell me, nowadays, as I saw a lot of videos of you, and you are so consistent person, I would say. So tell me, like, what is your what is your next steps towards your communication? Where you want to see yourself into this language?
Okay, you are asking about my progress. What are things I've been doing nowadays? Yeah, let's talk about it. I think it's really important. If someone watches this video, they will also get the clarity what I'm doing right now in order to enhance my communication skill. Yeah, just now you can see I speak English. Right now, I'm speaking English with you with this amount of confidence. But this is not in an impeccable manner. I really want to immaculate, like I want to speak English like a flawless manner. So that's why I've been working hard for that. As you already know, there are the four aspects of learning language, LSRW. But
Yes,
nowadays, I'm actually quite busy with my graduation, final years, final sim, everything. So I literally forgot about the writing part. I don't know because I don't have time, so that's why I forgot about the writing part. I never go to the side. But nowadays, I've been realizing it how writing is really important. It's not only
yeah,
important for some really important for communication part. So whoever facing the stagnant situation in their communication journey, like if they are the person, if they are feeling that I become intermediate level, right now I'm an intermediate level, but my English is not improving, even though I've been consistent nowadays. They usually think a lot, right? So
yes,
I've realized from my mistake, from my experiment, writing is really necessary. If you want to be an advanced level speaker, why means we learn something in that particular day. Then after we'll get only very minimum amount of time to express our thoughts in English. Otherwise, we usually speak, think in our mother tongue, like native language. So if
yes,
try to write something in English, favorite part, describing about your day, or like journaling your dreams, goals, happy moments, sad moments, anything, but you have to choose it like that. If I do it, means definitely, in case if I learn any new word from that day or from that week, means definitely I just use those words in my writing. So when it comes to speaking part, the passive vocabulary change into active vocabulary for me to express my thoughts easily. I will use the word effortlessly, especially. But nowadays, I don't have the habit, so that's why I'm struggling. I've been learning so many words. When it comes to the part of speaking, I'm not using it, and I
oh,
realize. So hereafter, I'm gonna start my writing journey, especially.
yes, ma'am, you are right. Journaling, it's a very imperative for you to have the clarity in all the concept of your spoken English. What is the inside of your mind? Each of things coming within you while writing times, and it is very important to remembering. Keep alive in your old memories, what you learned previously. So it's very effective things if you follow these patterns.
Yeah,
So
that's
anytime I used to do, ma'am, but still in this time I'm not doing. Instead of just practicing with the people as speaking and getting the normal topics and debating on them. Yes,
I think even I to do that because you asked me how is it possible for you, ma'am, that you are so consistent nowadays, like that you are asking. Why means recording video, having conversation, speaking is easy. It's like a piece of cake for me nowadays. When it comes to writing part, it's not like that because that is not my cup of tea. I've been feeling like really it is difficult. I can assure you that to be honest, writing is difficult to inculcate those into a habit in our life, right? So
right.
I have to do something for it, then only it will become easy for me. And the second part nowadays I've been doing is reading.
Wow.
It's not something about reading. I literally curious about to share a lot of things. That's like chatterbox. That's how I literally crazy about reading books, especially when it comes to the topic of law of attraction, something
Wow.
about our mind, thought process, the happy list, something unique.
Of course, ma'am. So can you raise here the name of that books what you have been following for a long time?
Sorry, come again.
Can you raise the name of that book what you have been following for a long time?
Okay, that I've been following for a long time.
Yes,
Hmm, I
book.
usually tell this one book in if someone asks me means secrets.
Wow.
Secret book that I've been following secretly in my life.
Oh my God, that's really
Yeah.
fantabulous, I would say, ma'am. This is also the suitable, I mean, similar name of those people have been doing secretly something in their life, right? It's the same name, similar name. That's really amazing. And it's obvious things like it doesn't matter what books have you been following. The main intention of learning and reading such a books to have the plenty of experience into the communication, right? So that we can encounter the multiple persons in our actual life, in actual conditions, right?
Okay. As you already said, there are lots of books out there, like tons of books, ample of books are there when it comes to the part of reading. We literally be confused about it, what book to choose to when it comes to the beginning stage. Usually people ask some suggestion from others. Please suggest a book in order to improve my English fluency. But I'm not the person. When I start to read books in order to improve my English fluency, I quit reading. I hate reading. Okay. Then after I forgot about the English. Instead of that, focusing on my so I'm literally curious about to learn more about the secret, law of attraction, mind, thought process, these kind of stuffs. I'm just doing that only. I'm not concentrating on English in order to enhance my fluency. I think I've been reading it, I've been enjoying it. Simon naturally being a great part. It helps me to improve my English too, right?
Yes, you, ma'am,
I'm
you're right.
reading to improve my English. I'm reading books to improve my knowledge, to enjoy the process.
Yeah, ultimately, are you going to acquiring the multiple knowledge, right, and perception and opinions of multiple authors, right? So having plenty of knowledge, it's a very convenient to manifest your ideas in a very frequent manner, right, without us stuck in any situations. This is a better way of improving. But people are just adopting relevant, regiment statement, sentences and phrasal idioms, etc. This is can't call improvement because how long have you keep alive in this memory for a long time, right? Very
Yeah,
difficult.
truly.
So
That's
this is
really
the
one.
way.
It's really agreeable point. Whoever wants to follow it when it comes to the part of learning English, anything gaining knowledge also.
Yes, because when I started my English journey, then that time I was taking random books from my students, from my colleagues, from my relatives, and I started reading whatever I was having that time. I had the intention of only finishing that book and learning something from it. That was my intention only.
That's so nice to hear about your part of journey as well. Yeah.
Yes.
What are you
Bec-
doing now in order to enhance your fluency? I really want to know about it.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Actually, in this time, I'm connecting with multiple personalities who are on the better levels. Okay,
Hmm.
so I'm going to just experience I just want to check our potentials, like how much I'm capable to deal with such a personalities. So that
Hmm.
if I'm getting any weak point in me, so I have to work upon. This is the way I am doing like that activities nowadays. Okay, and apart from I'm just I'm acquiring the multiple words as well because if you do not have vocabulary, so you are unable to express your opinions, right? So learning
Yes.
vocabulary and deal with different personalities by getting different topics, by debating on them, this is called improvement, what I used to do now.
Wow, it's really enchanting. Okay, when it comes to the part of learning words, this vocabulary part, how you are learning new words from books or something you are following. So could you please share about in elaborate manner?
Yes,
It will
yes, ma'am, of course. Actually, whenever I notice any new vocabulary, so I just marked in my mind, and I just took decision I have to use this word at least 3 and 4 times into my conversation, and intentionally I have to do this deliberately, so that it would be very convenient for me to keep alive in this memory for a long time. And once again, you start 5 time and 6 time the same things in your conversation, it would be rememberable for you. It would be the piece. Piece of cake for you, right? So the same thing I always do this.
wow, it's really nice because I've seen it. You are using such unique words in the conversation. Meanwhile, it's really enchanting for me to grab those new words. When it comes to not familiar for me, means I'll just grab those words.
Thank you
Really,
so much, ma'am. It means a lot to me, really.
you know, one thing, your that pronunciation also improved a lot.
Thank
You're
you,
doing,
ma'am.
you're speaking very nice. It's really like something normal conversation. I'm not feeling that you're from various state. Your accent is different. Not the natural flow of conversation. You have improved a lot. I think you have been consistent rather than me when it comes to the part. You are more consistent.
You are right, ma'am. Because I know now I'm coming from rural place. Having not any environment, it's my responsibility to sustain my consistency on the same directions. Right. So having any achievement, you have to literally do this for yourself, not for others, right? Because this is your responsibility. This is your goals of life, right? So for complete out your desire, your dreams, you have to work upon. So what I do and what I am doing now. Yes.
Yeah, acceptable point. Yes. Okay. Right now, I just guessed it. You just working in fluency in order to go to next level, right? Right now, you are in intermediate level, so you are working on the fluency in order to get the advanced level. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. I just literally I want to change the way of my talking. I know in this time the multiple personalities have been interacting with multiple person in a normal way, but I want to do something else from others. Right.
Uh, so you have.
Yes. But
Right
it takes,
now, intermediate level. Okay. If you want to achieve advanced level, means what are the strategies you would follow to achieve it? Do you have any ideas in your mind?
of course, first of all, you have to, notice on your rhythm. Whenever you start talking with any personality, that time you have to observe your way of speaking and your rhythms, intonations. It's very imperative to have it. Better sense while speaking with any person. So these are things I always notice on me, on myself, and I do not care about with whom I am going to interact. I always put my intention on my side. So my
Mm,
performance could be tremendous what I expect from myself.
wow. You are doing a great job. So that's why you are yielding the results very quickly when it comes to the word of your communication. You are just working on your art. Like communication is an art. Like it's not
Yes.
a something. English is language when it comes to the part, but communication is an art. We have to work on it. Otherwise, we couldn't build the art in a perfect manner.
Yeah, because perceiving somebody it's not easy for anyone. Because in
Yes.
this time most of the person are quite possessive, aggressive, right? They do not want to listen somebody, right? Instead of they start giving their answers,
Mm.
incomplete answers, right? So having proper statement of others, you are going to get chance to create a relevant answer that is very important for the that topic, I would say, right? So
Yes.
basically you have to listen somebody first.
Yeah. Really exact answer. Exact. Really requested topic. Also, we really want to follow it nowadays.
Yes, ma'am. Of course, you are also very great speaker, I would say.
Really,
Really.
I don't know. It's like some. I'm just thinking you are making some fun or joke
No,
on me.
no, ma'am. I really respect you, and you are really speaking very nice. Okay, and you are doing well, I would say. You can be the inspiration of multiple women, I would say, in future.
Yeah, definitely. I have put a lot of effort for it. I really want to be inspired, inspiration for students. Comes to the part of college students or school students who have been studying their college schooling in government sector. They want the English environment. Even like that, I've struggled. But I was not telling the excuses the part that I don't have English environment. I don't know English. I have studied everything in government school, government college. So English is not my cup of tea. I don't tell that. If you have interest in your heart, you can do anything. The one core principle is you have to believe in yourself. If you have the belief, no one is going to stop you.
Yes, ma'am, you are right, and that's the reason. I had believed since my beginnings, I would say, and due to that reason, still I'm in these levels. Otherwise, I would have left my journey very early. Really. Many people said to me like, why are you learning this language? Not a very easy for you. You have to take so many classes, having the better guidance from the good teachers. So but I couldn't listen to anybody. Okay, I just listened myself only because I knew like I can do this. Okay, and finally I can. I have done this.
It literally, because you are putting some effort, means it's going to give the result, not immediately, like instantly, but in one fine day, you are going to have the fruitful result in your life.
Yes, because having belief, it will help you in every situation. Where are you feeling so dull and like confused, right? In that situation, your internal, curiosity will help you to maintain your interest level. Always, it keep alive in your, like previous decision what you took earlier for this,
Yeah.
right? So I always, in this time, I just want to raise some very prominent, reasons why the people are not, they are not being able to maintain their consistency because they start comparing
Mm.
self with others. But what I do, I always compare myself with my times, my
Wow.
previous, and this is the better way of motivating myself.
Mm. You're really good because you're also like me. I think we have some same concepts. Yes, definitely. We would want to compare ourselves with ourselves only, not with others. We do
Because
that, will be like underestimate person. We have like inferiority complex if we start to compare ourselves with others. Not only in English language, in every aspects of life, right? We have to compare ourselves with ourselves only. It's really great point.
yes, ma'am. Because after starting comparing your previous times, you are going to have the better consequence what you have done now, what you have achieved now in
Yes,
comparison to your earlier, right? And there you are going to have the motivation, yeah. And it works as a medicine on you to boosting yourself, pushing yourself internally. So you can accelerate yourself very fastly again on the same direction, right?
absolutely. That's really requested also. Yeah, very important topic. Yes, okay, today we had a great conversation. So in future, again we'll connect and we will just evaluate your English as well, okay? How much you have improved, especially when it comes to the part of next level, like advanced level. How much you are going to put the efforts, it will be speak on that day. So let's meet on that day. So till then you take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for connecting with me. Let's see in future we again connect. Okay, ma'am?
Yeah, bye.